Hello, boys and girls. It is Ms. Dow here with your substitute lesson. So if you're watching this, it means that I am out. I'm absent for some reason. I'm actually recording this August 23rd, but just making this just in case. Hopefully I won't be out, except for going to conference, which is in October. So I have pictures for you as always in the processing activity. So I'm just going to show you those pictures and kind of walk through that and give you some little tidbits on expectations and what to do just so you are a little bit more clear on your assignment. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is for kindergarten, first and second graders. You are going to create your hands and put stripes in and patterns. So this is a focus on practicing our building design with different types of lines and patterns. You're also going to see some spatial awareness in this assignment. All right, and this will be turned in at least through Canvas. And I'm hoping that you'll be doing these in your drawing journals. You can see mine here with the spiral on the edge. If for some reason you're at home doing this, if you can do it on blank paper, meaning with no lines, that would be best because I think those lines might get a little confusing. But if you're at school in your art room with another adult, you will do this in your drawing journal because more than likely you will not finish this in one day. You will probably do the drawing part possibly and finish, but then the coloring part you can do another day. Either when you finish something early or if I'm out again, or on your own time. Hopefully I'm not out again, but I think that's that. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is like I have here, I trace my hand, okay? So you can clearly see, I put my hand down and I traced it. You can even see the little bump right there from the ring that I wear on that hand. Okay, so I trace my hand and I put it in different directions. So that's what I want you to do at least 3 times, okay? Trace your hand 3 to 4 times and put it in different directions, all right? I would not put your hands all go in the same direction. Fill the paper, okay? So if you do wanna do it in the same direction, at least fill the paper. There's really not a lot of empty space. I have some here and some here, and that's fine. But ultimately, you should have a hand, excuse me, swallowing my own saliva here. You should have a hand touching each side of the paper. Excuse me. All right. So let's go, whoops. Let's go to the next one. So the next step is to add the stripes. And I added skinny stripes here. Like you can see, there's 2 lines to make each stripe so that it can be colored in. So I have one here going across and then another one here, which is much skinnier, right? You can see here, these are skinny, but over here you can see I made them a little wider. All right, so that's the second step. You'll put stripes on all your hands and you can make them farther apart. You can make them close together. You could make them different sizes. You could make one wide and then make one skinny and then one wide and then skinny. The whole idea is to make it stripes. All right, so if you want to build in a pattern there, you are welcome to do that. Kindergartners are probably just learning their patterns, so you might want to do repetition and just do the same one over and over again. Second graders, you should be able to do a little bit more complex work. All right, and then after you add your stripes, you can add the design in the background. Now it's looking a little busy here, right? You're looking at it and you're like, oh, that's a lot. But you saw I added one thing at a time. First, I traced my hands, then I added the stripes on my hands. And now here I added the lines and the circles in the background. So first I used a ruler and I made the lines. And then, see, I have all these lines here and you're going to have to go in between. right? In between the fingers, you shouldn't go across the fingers. Now here's where I mentioned that you're going to start to see a little bit of that spatial awareness. When you do these lines in the background, you want to show that they're in the back. So if I made the line go straight through the hands, is the background in the back of the hands? No, it's now in front of the hands because it's covering it. All right, so remember, whatever you see the most of is what's in front. If part of it's hiding, that means it's farther away from you and the other object's in front of you. So this hand to you right now is in the background, and this hand here with my ring is closer to you, right? Because, and you know that because it's hiding part of this hand. Okay, so you want to make sure that your background is hidden by your hands. That's a spatial awareness thing. And I know that might be tricky for some of you, but if you just go around your hands the way I did, you'll do fine. All right. And then when you start to color, now I haven't had time to finish coloring mine, boys and girls. It's the beginning of the school year and there's so much going on, but I did color one hand here so you could see how that hand is starting to pop out at us a little bit. It's very clear now that that hand is in front of the background that I drew. All right, and that's it. Okay, so it might take you again, it might take you the whole time. If you're doing your very careful job and doing your best and being accurate, it could take you the whole class to draw. It should take you the whole class to draw, I should say. And remember, this is being graded, okay? You will have to take a picture of this and upload it. Probably not until I come back though, because I'm not sure who's with you and if they'll be able to do that, or even if you're gonna have your Chromebooks with you. So at some point you will be uploading this to Canvas as we do with all our assignments. So do your best. I miss you much. And I'll see you when I get back. Happy drawing.